Hello there. This government has just stated that it is totally committed to a full UK digital ID system, and they will let nothing get in the way. This government is not listening, either to you, me, nor MPs. And despite warnings, a minister has just declared they are forging ahead with digital ID, making it clear that nothing will get in their way. Even though earlier this week, Tory MP David Davis issued a dire warning to us all about the way this government is implementing the new UK population digital imprisonment system. First, I'll start with the short warning piece by David Davis in the Westminster Hall.
The scandalously insecure nature of the one login procedure. And I'm writing, I should tell the House, I'm writing to the National Audit Office to ask them to investigate it, because apart from the strategic weakness of having a single login, the government's handling of this has been a disaster. As early as 2022, the Information Assurance team responsible for ensuring the security of the system raised concerns that the system was being developed on unsecure workstations by contractors without the security clearance in Romania. When they ran a red team operation to try and see how secure it was, they broke into the system easily, would have been able to put malware in them, and they weren't even detected by the people running the system. So what will happen when this system comes into effect is the entire population's entire data will be open to malevolent actors, foreign nations, ransomware criminals, malevolent hackers, just their own personal enemies even, political enemies. And as a result, this will be worse than the Horizon scandal.
I've got to say that this is a warning that should make people sit up and listen, especially government ministers. But here's what was said in the House of Commons yesterday. Labour MP Andrew Cooper asks the leading question, and the Parliamentary Secretary to the Cabinet Office, Josh Simons, gives his answer.
Andrew Cooper.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I recently met with Estonian MPs to hear about their experience of using digital ID over the last 2 decades, and in particular how the ability to see who has accessed your data is the cornerstone of the data privacy controls at the heart of their system. They talked about the efficiency gains across the public and private sector, such as when you change your name after marriage or buy a property. How does the Minister see modernisation of the state improving the delivery of public services in the UK?
Minister.
Mr. Speaker, in our public services, almost everywhere you look, outdated digital and data systems trap us in the past. We are razor-focused on reforming the state, and central to that is a free, universal digital ID that will bring the state to all citizens and improve access to public services. A national digital identity system is a public good that is long overdue, and this government will deliver it.
And you know which of those exchanges is going to get the most mainstream media airtime, don't you? Now a quick interjection. Most of you watching right now aren't subscribed, so here's what you need to do after liking this video. Press the subscribe button, then hit the little bell and select all, and ensure your YouTube app is set to accept notifications. That way you'll get every single video the moment it's released from us, and if you don't, you're going to miss what's coming. It is clear that Keir Starmer and his motley crew have received their orders, that now is the right time to join the Western push for a digital ID system to be quickly followed by a controllable central bank digital currency. All couched in the usual terms of convenience and the ability for you to access your vital public services in a speedy manner. But as everyone acknowledges, this will be a one log-on system. So anyone who hacks it can get at all your data. All of it. Your name, address, age, health records, property holdings, bank details, the lot. because within months the presentation of that ID of yours will be required so that you can access virtually everything you need to live your everyday life. Personal ID access points will proliferate at speed across the country. And a big point many are missing is that this UK ID system will, in very short order, have to be fully compatible with systems that other nations and bodies use, such as the Estonian one the MP Andrew Cooper mentioned, and the upcoming European Union system. Also that you can travel abroad seamlessly and, much stress will be placed on this, safely. Because if you have a health problem in the EU or the US, you would want doctors to have instant access to your records, wouldn't you? And how could a temporary worker gain a job here if a UK ID card was required for employment? Do we issue them a new UK ID? Or can they use their own national ID? And those university students needing accommodation, where if you need accommodation, you need an ID card before you can use it, etc., etc., etc. The only way to do this really is a global ID system, isn't it? To track all your vaccinations as well, to make sure everyone else is safe from you. And our large corporate business leaders and educators will be at the forefront of demanding an ever wider use of digital ID, as of course will our security and police forces. And either by real-time tracking or transaction tracking, the system will always have a handle on your location. There will be no escape. But it's all for your safety and convenience, isn't it? Not for wondering why you were in the vicinity of a protest. Not for tracking your money and purchases. Not for setting up a digital punishment system for your social infractions. Of course not. That's all a big, unhelpful conspiracy theory, isn't it? Just ignore all those conspiracy theories and we'll all live contented lives going forwards. Or that is what we'll be told. But the public is growing very wary of this sales pitch, so expect the government to use ever more draconian measures to force it through as public resistance to it increases. We must stop it now, or future resistance may well become futile. Finally, please like, subscribe and comment below, and a big shout out to our channel membership and Patreon supporters, and thank you for watching.